Alrighty. Working with layers. We're going to click layer properties up here or type LA, press enter. It'll bring this window. Our default layer is 0 and it says color white. And that when you print, it will, as long as you're printing from the right space, it will flip. Instead of a black background like AutoCAD, it should do a white background and the color white will be black on the paper. Okay, assuming you print from a different window. To create a new layer, we're going to click this icon here. If you scroll your mouse over it, it'll show up and say new layer. We click and then type the name. Uh, Click new again and type the name for all of your layers that you need. All right. Uh, if you click off of it and you change and you put the wrong name, you could just click on it and click on it again and type in your correct name. Okay, we'll just fix this since we're here. Capital O. All right. Hit another new one. Text. Hit another new one. Dimension. Oh, there we go. Dimension. And last one is borderline. You should have the list somewhere posted. Okay, and then the colors, right? You click on the little square for the color, and then you choose. Okay, my window's on another screen. Here it is. If it's a numbered color, it doesn't have a name, you type, well, that's probably not a real number. Let's say 255. You press tab or click elsewhere, and that'll be whatever the color is, right? You see some of these, the named colors are here, the ones here. So construction is yellow. I could either click on yellow or type it there. Hidden is green. Dimension is red. Where are we? Borderline is blue. Object is cyan. And text, we're going to do magenta. And then notice here, this means that they will all print or plot. So we want that to be highlighted for these, unless for some reason later on you don't. Okay, the line type here, construction, I'm going to click where it says continuous. It's going to bring me to this window. Okay, this is the only one that's loaded in this drawing. I'm going to click load. And I'm going to click down here and look for it. It's supposed to be dot. So you could just scroll down. Or if you're in this window, like you just clicked in here, you could press a letter and it'll jump to that letter in the alphabet. And we're going to use dot 2, which should be 0.5. Click OK. Make sure you choose it here and hit OK. Now it changes to dot 2. Then hidden, that one we're going to load, and that's going to be hidden. I click in this window somewhere here, press H to jump to hidden in the list, and then it's the first one, hidden. Click OK, choose hidden, click OK. Now it's hidden. Okay, these controls, light bulb on off, the sun is freeze thaw, and then the lock unlock. Okay, I can close this window for now, and then up here, this is the current layer that you're on, right? If I do align, it's going to be on that layer. If I want to draw on another layer, I just switch. And now it's on the borderline layer. If I want to put these objects on that layer, I can just select them. I don't have to redraw them and choose the layer I want it to be on. Okay, there's hidden. Okay, I'm still on the borderline layer. Okay, you can turn a layer on and off. So if I click here, or I can do it from the drop down, I can turn off hidden by clicking the bulb. They disappear. They didn't erase, they just are not editable. Right? We can click this icon to turn all of our layers back on. We could use this icon to turn off a layer that I click. There, that was layer 0. Okay, we can freeze a layer. It's very similar to turning a layer on and off. Again, you could do all these things from the drop down here, or you could use the icon. If I freeze a layer, same idea, makes it disappear. On thaw all layers, brings them all back, or if I freeze one, I can unfreeze or thaw a specific one through the list. Locking a layer leaves it on the screen, and then it can't be edited. You see it dimmed out, and when I move the crosshairs over it, there's a little lock. It means you can't edit or do anything to it. Okay, you need to unlock the layer or unlock all layers. Okay, or unlock it using the icon. All right, isolate. You can isolate, meaning I click and I pick a line and it's only going to have that layer available. And press enter. Okay, unisolate, meaning it brings everything back. So I can isolate specific layers like these two, press enter, and then unisolate brings everything back. All right, and then there is match layer and make layer current. So you can make the layer current just by selecting it here, right? If I click hidden, now everything I draw will be hidden. Or I can use the one here that says make current. I could choose this, and now layer 0 is current. I'm drawing on 0. Or I can do match layer. So if I want this to be hidden, instead of picking it and changing it up here, I can choose the object and match it and press enter. Ooh, that was horrible. Select the object on the destination layer, meaning pick the one you want it to be. And then there we go. Okay, so just read the prompt. We select our object, meaning select the object to be changed, the white one, the object, layer 0, press enter, and then select the destination layer. If I wanted it to be on the borderline layer, click, and then it matches it. Okay, that should be it for layers.